Today, we're going to compare some Jurassic demons, so I've made a drink to go with them. For this Jurassic demon cocktail, you'll need bourbon, a cinnamon whiskey, cranberry juice, ginger beer, and black food coloring. And just for fun, you can get some corn syrup and a red food coloring as well. To mimic the paint scheme of the Carnotaurus, we're going to start with the red drips. I'm going to use a frozen glass here because it'll help slow down the dripping. Mix some red food coloring into some corn syrup, and then paint some red drips on the inside of the glass. You're more than welcome to paint the outside, but I hate touching a sticky glass, totally up to you. Then fill the glass maybe halfway with ice and add in a drop of black food coloring. Pour in 2 ounces of your bourbon of choice. I'm just using the cheap stuff, but whatever floats your boat. 1 ounce of a fiery cinnamon whiskey. 2 ounces of cranberry juice, and then top that all off with 4 ounces of ginger beer. I recommend ginger beer over ginger ale because it's significantly more spicy and we want that spice. Make sure that the food coloring is all mixed in, and enjoy. Cheers! In November of 2024, Mattel released the first figure in their Reimagined line, which is the new name for their 93 Classic line, which makes sense, because the original Demon Carnotaurus was released in '94. This new Roarin Real Feel Carnotaurus came in this open box packaging where you could test out the sound feature. It requires 3 LR44 batteries, and you gotta unscrew the surprisingly Biollante-esque belly here to replace them. This one also features more articulation than its predecessor. The arms have a swivel and hinge. You can twist the ankles all the way around, and the hips have some softer ratchets. The legs are cast in your classic black plastic, say that 5 times fast, but the rest of the body features real feel rubber skin. It's definitely a thicker material than the original, so I appreciate both the callback and the sturdiness. It also has some battle damage. There's no piece you can pop off, but there is a flap on the leg that reveals the QR code if you have the app to go with it. At 16 inches from head to tail, this figure is longer than the original, and with a more vibrant red paint as well. Retailing for $35, this one went on sale twice in the weeks following its release. Stop worrying about pre-ordering the Gatecrasher figures. You will find them in store and they will end up on sale. Now, ironically, as much as people have complained about the large feet and short tails on the Mattel figures, this one has smaller feet and a longer tail than the Kenner. Now, it would have been super easy for Mattel to simply repaint one of their dozen different previously released Carnotaurus molds, Action Attack, the Hammond, the Primal Attack, any of those, and I would have been happy with that. But instead, they gave us a brand new mold, and you know what? I think I like this one better. And I know, I didn't expect that at all. The original is fantastic. I can see why it's considered one of the holiest of grails of Jurassic figures. I don't remember what it retailed for, but that's irrelevant since a complete one with the box and all can set you back easily $1,000 if eBay is to be believed. The packaging on mine here is definitely faded, especially on the back, but what do you expect for a 30-year-old package? Well, it doesn't contain electronics, it can do this. That's right, attacking jaws. As far as any other articulation goes, there are swivels in both arms, but that's it. If that doesn't do it for you, how about the battle damage? Remove this piece of skin and reveal the bone underneath. This skin piece alone is rare, and recasts of it sell for more than the Reimagined figure, and that's wild. You know what else goes for a lot on the aftermarket? The capture gear. You've got this muzzle piece that takes a little bit to get on, but the head is nice and squishy, so you can just squeeze it inside. You also have the collar with the classic JP logo. Now, it doesn't wrap around the entire neck, but that's fine, and it also works on the new figure too. Same with the leg chains, cast in a silver plastic as well, and also works on both figures. Now, instead of the schmancy smartphone apps, in 1994 we had these collector cards. There's no photo of the demon on front since it didn't exist in the film, but we do get some nice info on the back. Standing at 7 inches tall with a length of 13 inches, this one is smaller than the Reimagined figure. And like I said earlier, the red paint here isn't as vibrant as the new one, but it's also possible that the color has faded over time. And there's definitely some paint wear on mine. While I would take capture gear over electronic gimmicks all day, every day, and nostalgia is a powerful force, The more modern reptilian Carnotaurus sculpt does more for me than the bulbous head and protruding teeth of the original. If you also prefer the new one, hopefully it's on sale when you want to pick it up, but either way, $35 is nothing compared to the aftermarket on the original demon. If it is the demon you're after, then yeah, I want to wish you the best of luck on your hunt. Thank you for watching, and remind you to always drink responsibly.